Today I'm showing you Michael Chandler's hook and how he used it to knock out Dan Hooker. Coming up. Hi, my name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, and today I'm showing you Michael Chandler's hook which he used to knock out Dan Hooker. I'm also going to give my comment on the fight. What stood out for me was Dan Hooker's reluctance to engage in striking with Michael Chandler. I've spoke about this before, especially in the fight between Adesanya and Costa, how some guys talk about they're going to do this and they're going to do that, like Costa did about Adesanya, but when it comes to actual fighting, when they're standing in the octagon together, it just doesn't seem to work. It just doesn't, they cannot let loose their punches. That's what happened to Dan Hooker. You have that other guy in front of you, he's twitching, he's moving around in a certain way. Even if he doesn't throw any punch, you see that he's going to be, that he means business, that he's going to be trouble for you. And that's exactly what happened to Dan Hooker. Very few punches were thrown between those two guys. Dan Hooker did throw a couple of leg kicks, but nothing special. Mostly it was circling around. And what Michael Chandler did, and he did this very well, he was threatening with body shots, with the cross to the body. And if you'd like to see how to do the cross to the body, I have a video about this. You can watch it from the cards or down below in the description. This is one of my most favorite body shots, and Michael Chandler used it to divert the attention from the body to the head, which is exactly what he did. He did throw a couple of maybe two head punches before he did that combo, but what was important is that he threw a couple of crosses to the body of Dan Hooker, and then he went with the hook to the head. I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you how to do it on a heavy bag, how to do it with a partner. So Michael Chandler first threatened with the cross. Dan Hooker retreated. Michael Chandler switched stances briefly, and then the hook came. I don't know if they practiced this with a stance switch, but that's exactly what Michael Chandler did. I don't know if it was on purpose or he was just going with the flow and stepped into it. I don't know, but I'm going to show you the first how he did it on pads and then the regular way. So my partner is going to feed me the cross here, the other hand. And then this hand is going to be ready for the hook. So when I cross, he takes a step back, and then you do the hook. Again. Don't do it early. Don't high-five me early, okay? 1, 2. Okay, this is what Michael Chandler did. And now we're going to do the classical way, which is without the stance switch. So, the same thing. I'm going to do the cross. He's going to take a step back, and then I'm just going to jump into the hook. Now, before you do this, you can practice this hook like this. Chael Sonnen calls it the Joe Fraser hook. I don't know if it's called that way. I just call it the duck hook. So first he can just feed you the hook. He gives you the hook, and you do this. You squat down and you do the hook. Squat, hook. Squat, hook. High five, please. Squat, hook. Squat, hook. You can do it without the rotation. You just square your shoulders up like this, and then rotate this side. When I say without the rotation, I mean without this rotation to the opposite side. Or you can do it with the rotation, then it's even stronger, but it takes longer to do it. So there is a trade-off. But since you're already crossing, your shoulders and hips are in a position to unscrew that hook really powerfully. So One thing about the cross, please feed me the cross. Come closer, please. One thing about the cross, when you do it, you don't want to be standing straight. I can cross like this from an upright stance. No good. It can work, but your head is open to strikes. That's one thing. That's one reason why you don't want to stand straight. You want to duck down and preferably slip a little bit to the side. You want this. Then, from there, when he moves back, you jump into it, into the hook. Second reason is that you want to be going down is that you're confusing him. He thinks you're down, but then you come up. It's confusing for him, and it's easier to get the hook that way. So one more time, classical. You can do this while moving around too, and you're gonna do that by him, your coach, putting the pads down, moving around. You're gonna follow him, and when he wants you to take the shot, he's gonna put one pad here, another one there. Okay? Only then do you attack. Let's do it. So we're moving around. He has his pads down. Come closer, please. Yes. And then he puts them down. That's my cue. 1, 2. Okay? You should hit it, not miss like I did. Or you can do it like Michael Chandler with the stance switch, which might be because maybe it's better for him to bridge that distance instead of skipping into the hook. Maybe he did it because it's better for him to close that distance. So you can do it that way too. So you hit. You can also do this on a heavy bag. You don't even have to do the cross on a heavy bag. You can do it in front of it, so you have space to do the hook. So you can do the cross like this, and then do the hook to the bag. So cross in front of the bag, hook to the bag. Or the classical way. You can also do this on makiwara, and at least that's how we call it in our country. I don't know the English term. You do this exactly the same as you would do on a heavy bag, but you just take an angle. You don't stay straight in front of it because you have nowhere to hit. So take an angle. It doesn't have to be like this. It can be diagonal. And then you either do it in a classical way, like this, down, up, down, up. Or you can do it like Michael Chandler did, which is by switching stances. And if you'd like to become a more proficient MMA striker, check out my instructional in the cards or down below in the description. It's called MMA Striking Made Easy, and it will improve your MMA striking significantly. What did you think about the hook and the fight in general? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like it and share it, and you can also subscribe to my channel. And if you like a more in-depth MMA training, check out my instructionals. My name is Mark Leichner from MMAcoach.net, and I will see you again very soon.